Alright, hey guys, it's Melanie. I'm really wired right now, like extremely. You know that roll up the rim thing in Canada? I just won like 12 coffees, one after another, after another, after another. I've been drinking coffee all day. It's been majestic. Really majestic. Okay, so today we're going to be getting into things like, because I didn't talk much yesterday. I just uploaded a bunch of videos that I forgot to upload for a while. So today I am going to be doing like speaking video actually. Today I'm going to be telling you the 10 defining moments of my life because they're pretty big and they helped shape me to who I am today. I have my list right here on my iPod. Okay, so we're going to start with number 10. My first, well, the number 10 area is the first guy actually, well, I don't know, really young, so it was love to me, I guess. My first love, it was Christian Bicanu. He and I grew up on a reserve together. Georgian Island, I don't know if you guys know, but it's in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere. In Lake Simcoe, and without many people on the island, romance is about to happen between people, and it's fucking annoying because you have to actually look through your background and stuff like that. You gotta check, okay, is he my cousin? No. Is he my uncle? No. Is he your father? We don't know that for sure. I'm kidding, because, yeah, I make bad jokes. So, we figured we weren't related and stuff like that. I asked my mom straight up. I asked my dad straight up. He asked his mom, and because he liked me, I liked him. We were like, I don't know, grade 3, and we grew up like dating, but not really a relationship kind of thing till like grade 8. And he was my best friend growing up. I loved Christian. Like, you wouldn't believe. He made me smile. He made me confident. I suffer from social anxiety, and he helped. Well, he helped me as a kid get past that and stuff like that. Just him being there, being my friend, being kind and gentle to me and stuff like that. And I don't know where he is right now because I haven't seen him since, I don't know, I went back to set and I look for him all the time, but I can never find him, which is kind of heartbreaking. My number 9 is during the year grade 9, I was raped by someone I was close to. I'm protecting names here right now, so let's call him Cameron. His name's not really Cameron, by the way, just for the record, but he and I were dating and stuff like that, and I wanted just romance, he wanted further, so stuff happened, but it just showed me that you can't take things for granted. Like, you can't expect things with someone else who you don't know that well. We dated for 2 months, and that's when it happened, when we were in the bush going for a walk. My number 8 is my mom and my dad. They were together since they met at a powwow. A month later, she was conceived with Allison, and they just stayed together because Allison's adorable and pretty. But during my grade 6, 7 year, I didn't do anything. My mom was abused by my dad. She had bruises. It was bad, and we moved out of the house and stuff like that. I haven't been able to look at my dad the same way again. I love him because he's my dad, but I can't forgive him, and maybe one day I could, but I don't expect to anytime soon. My number 7 is meeting Steve. Steve was my mom's boyfriend after my mom and my dad broke up, and then we moved up to Christian Island. And then she started seeing this guy, Steve. At first, he was amazing. He was like the dad I've always wanted. Someone who accepts me for me, because my dad's not that accepting. I'm not an athlete. I like to draw, and I like to play music, and I'm kind of depressing, but my dad can't accept that, and he doesn't realize that I do need help, but Steve, like, Mel, you can talk to me about anything. And that was awesome at first, but then his mother died, and shit just went downhill. So, he and my mom got into fights, and he became abusive. He abused her at night and stuff like that. You could hear, my neighbors could hear them fighting and stuff like that, but reserve, what are you gonna do? Sorry to say, I keep using the word reserve. Okay, I'm just gonna put it like this. Christian Island, what the hell are you gonna do over there? place is fucking hell. It's worse than Georgian Island, believe me. Georgian Island's pretty small. It's really stupid. So, meeting Steve was a defining moment because that's when I learned I have to stand up for myself, that nothing in my life is gonna change unless I do something about it. I stood up to him for once. It was really scary the first time, and we left that night, went to my grandmother's house, and before we could even get up the driveway, I broke down into tears. I was terrified. I'm not used to crying. I don't get chances to cry. I don't like crying. I do like crying, actually. It feels nice sometimes, but I don't want to cry in front of my mom after all that happened, because I love her, and I don't want her to... I want to be there so she can put weight on my shoulders, because I'm not scared to lift her up. My number 6 is when I started dating Brandon. And that was my first true love. He and I were best friends more than being in a relationship. He was always kind, and he'd always listen to me. And I fucked up with him. I don't deserve another chance with him. I'm probably never gonna get one, considering things going on right now. Let's not get into that, but Brandon he taught me how to forgive, how to love, to just be happy, and I fucked up. And yeah. I'm sorry I fucked up with you, Brandon. If you're watching this, you're probably not, but I'm sorry. I'm a miserable person, and you can do a lot better. My number 5 is when I started smoking. I wanted to be friends with a couple of girls on the island because I had Christian, Kara, and that's pretty much it. So a lot of the girls over there at my age, when we were in grade 7, they were smoking pot, getting drunk and stuff like that, having sexy relationship kind of things. And me, I'm still kind of immature. I wanted romance. I didn't want to feel like I had to have sex. I didn't want anything like that. And I met up with these 2 girls that lived over there. And they smoked, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I could try it. I don't know. I regret it really bad, though, because I'm addicted. I'm really addicted. It pisses me off. And I will quit one day. I promised myself that, and I made a promise to my friend. Number 4 is when I got my spirit name, which I nearly cried when it happened because it made me feel so much more better. My spirit name is Chuajekwe. That means mountain woman. What it actually means, my friends make fun of me because of it, because it means, like, you know, they're like, you're large, and it's like, no, I'm not large, go away. Okay, so after getting my name, he told me that, and he said it's because I'm beautiful inside and out, and that I can hold up the weight that has happened to me. And it touched my heart because I always feel so weak, and just knowing I'm strong somewhere on the inside, that I can make it through this, because I've attempted suicide. I've cut myself. I'm not even gonna lie anymore. I'm a cutter. I'm suicidal. I'm a depressing person, and it was just great to know that I can do it. That somewhere inside of me, I can make it through all this shit that goes on. My number 3 is meeting TJ, and excuse me if I start crying, but this is a hard one. TJ was my best friend. I met him online. I know people are like, oh, you can't have your best friend meet them online. That's a lie. Because TJ, he suffered from testicular cancer. He made me realize how precious life was. That I don't need to... Fuck. I'm sorry. That I should accept every day as a gift. That I can be strong. That I don't need to look away. I don't need to give up life just for it. And it was great having someone to talk to that I could feel close to and not a sexual manner, because a lot of my relationships are just based on sex. It's like TJ was one of the first people to actually love me. I did love him. I still do. I'm sorry. My number 2 is I'm scared of men. After everything that happened, I've been raped, I've been used, I've been abused, I've been hit. I've been so much. I'm very terrified of men. Because I don't want to end up like my mom, getting abused. I don't want to end up like my sisters. Because I'm not them. I'm my own person. I want to show that. I don't even know what I want to show. Fuck. I want to just. I want to get past this fear, because it's hard to be scared that I'm going to be hit one day or anything like that, because that's all I've seen from men in my family. My number 1 is learning to accept myself. I'm a difficult person. I am. My mom knows it, my friends know it, and I know it. But I have to accept that everything happens for a reason. It sounds really lame and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people are, and I think this too, I didn't need to get raped. I didn't need to be hit. But just everything that happens to me, like my spirit name, it makes me stronger. I can hold it up. I can get better, and one day I will be better. I'll be a better person for my friends. I'll be able to have kids, not have them feel the way I did as a kid. And for all of you watching this, be strong, because things may seem like shit right now. Everyone has that time, but eventually it'll get easier. One way or another. Just be strong, guys. This is one day away. One more day every day. If you can take one day, don't worry about the rest of your life. Don't even think about what you're gonna have to do for the next year or something like that. Don't worry about that right now. Just focus on getting through today. Tomorrow do the same thing. It's gonna get easier. Because that's what I'm doing right now. Be strong, guys, and have a really good day.